gamers, I'm SuperRoach here with Gamestar today. Joining me inside the studio is Byza. How are you, dude?
Very well, SuperRoach. How are you, mate?
Great, mate. We've been casting plenty of Rocket League action tonight with the Cybergamer Pro League monthly tournament thing.
It's got a combination of the Pro League Intermediate invites, and the players that have won past tournaments throughout the weeks. They all get invited to the to this end big one, and there's a big cash prize on the end of it. I think there's 250 smackaroonies. Nice
good.
greenbacks right there, and a nice ready.
Mm-hmm.
A nice. God, I'm losing my marbles. Stop playing with the money. Let's quickly just jump over and have a quick chat about the teams and the progress through their brackets. So if we're going to start with Sequential Gaming, let's have a look at their line and how they went through. So they started off the night versus the Legion boy players and the Flamingos. If that's LGN is Legion, I believe. Beat them 2-1, dropped that game. Then went through, progressed through onto Team Supremacy and wiped them off the map practically 2-0. Then went on to verse on the Team Arrays and did a nice number on them as well, which put them through into their into the last match that they had played, which was against Team Avidius, and beat them 2-1, which has got them into the grand final at the moment. So look, that's the sequential side. Did you want to run through another one, or do you want to leave that with me?
Oh yeah, go for it, dude. I'm just showing the viewers the bracket as you're talking about it.
So another one's had a rough journey so far. They've played a lot more matches tonight. They're a little bit more fatigued. But they started against the Victoria's Secret, which is the new formed Enigma, Schnutz, and Digma, or someone like that. That was a nice little team, but they beat them and progressed through to versus Jam Gaming, knocked Jam Gaming out as well. Then on to Nvidius, where Nvidius beat them. So they went down to the losers bracket. They took on the Victoria's Secret after they progressed through the brackets again and pretty much beat them single-handedly once again. Then on to the big games that we see, that we only usually see in the Cybergamer Pro Division. Alpha Sydney 2-0. Then took out Nvidius, as you previously saw, 2-1. Heading them into the grand final. You got two of the best teams in the Oceanic scene right now. It is Sequential Gaming taking on another one. And I tell you, we need to pick a winner tonight. And I'm going to put you on the spot, SuperRoach. Who are you going to pick for the winner tonight, mate?
For the winner
just of what you watched.
Oh, mate. Well, let's be honest. We've seen less of Sequential than we've seen of another one. So we know pretty well about how another one are playing. And they've battled really hard against the players. They've adapted to a lot of skills. So let's see how well they adapt to, pretty much Australia's strongest showing team with Sequential. It's an easy bet to put Sequential, but I'd love to see the underdog, another, win this.
All right, so that's another one. The underdog, Sequential Gaming, on the top of the power ranking so far. As we get the team joining up, Sequential Gaming on the blue side, we have Aaron, Orion, and Soma. And for the orange side, another one, Sirix, Aussie Osbert, and the Stig. We are underway here. This is a best of 5 series here, SuperRoach. So we've gone from best of 3 to best of 5. And the important note is this is a double elim competition. So Sequential haven't lost a game yet. If they lose the first series, they get another chance in the second grand final. If they win, they go all the way. So this is the storyline for another one. They need to win a lot this first game, or in fact this first series, if they're going to have a potential of cracking the victory of tonight.
So it's a very hard battle for another one, you're trying to say?
Yeah, it is. It is a long, hard road battle, but that's the best thing. You reward the team that's won every single match and hasn't lost it, so they do get a second opportunity. That's how it works.
Yep. So I guess if they get to that point, then they're going to hope that Sequential have been partying really hard and they're pretty tight and naked. Look at that! The control of the ball from the Stig and Sirix then. Bouncing the ball in, really directing it and changing course to make it unpredictable for Sequential. Fantastic start there, strong show and beginning for another one. And they're getting the ball really strongly into the net there. It looks like the resident goalie for Sequential so far looks to be Soma. Let's see if that stays to be the case. And
usually he's a lot attacking. Aaron with the save and Orion clears. Yeah, look, to back up that sort of not back it up, just let you know that Soma is more a defensive. He plays a lot from the defense line, but that's where he gets a lot of his goals, and he's very aggressive on.
Yeah. That's pretty cool to watch. Just going on the team chat there, to point out Victoria's Secret beat Team Supremacy. It was a shock. It was a great match.
That's probably the shock of the night. You got an unranked team that just nearly formed beat a CGP pro team.
Really strongly and convincingly too. So looking here, we've got 3 minutes left in the game. The ball, it's bouncing around a bit, but very controllably.
Oh!
Soma, very he didn't flinch when the ball got that close to him. That takes balls, really strong balls. And the goal is undefended with Orion running there and going, crap, Sequential, got to step up to our game here, boys. And Cyrix getting some defense. Trying to reverse the ball. Stig knocking around to the outside to give Cyrix a chance. Is being deflected. The goal is undefended. And, Ozzy Osbourne doing a great defense there. Not many seconds in there to counter that, but he did it at the last second. So Ozzy Osbourne, great goalie for another one right now. Ozzy Osbourne, a bit of a flaw there. Missed the goal for a Sequential there. And Cyrix, I don't know what he did. He sort of hit the ball but bounced away. Orion, trying to do a dribble. Let's see how the dribble action goes. You're seeing a couple of dribbles, but not many on tonight's Cybergamer Pro League monthly thingamajiggy.
Yeah, what we're seeing is both teams sort of filling out each other like they usually do in any tournament and game. I would dare say Sequential probably haven't played any Rocket League for the last half an hour and watched a little bit. So they're trying to fill out their opponent, and maybe another one fatigued. I dare say that, let's hope not fatigued. But look, we will see the aerials start to heat up in a minute, and the goal plays as well. There is a nice little interplay by Ozzy Osbourne as he flies high, but Sequential passing nicely. Soma wrapping around the corner. Ozzy Osbourne has to flick, but he's done it dangerously. Soma's almost worked that. It's a little bit of mind game there. It almost paid off for Sequential. Orion flips around. Aaron with a touch. Orion now to pop and play. He flips the goal. Sirius with a save. Oh, wow. What a lovely play by Sequential. But the boys another one up to the equation here, SuperRoach.
Oh, wow. I just want to point out, by the way, Byza, we've been casting this. We're up to 1 minute 10. No one's scored any points. And it's not like both of them are sticking in there to be pure defensive. Wow, that was really close. There are a lot of close shots, like that one that happened in here, and they're deflected, every single one of them. I mean, shout out to both teams, but what a freaking great play here. So, tune in, get some live action here of Gamestar. We're casting up a storm and loving the action that's going on here. So, let's check out Cyrix. Cyrix is trying to get, undeflected. Ozzy Osbourne doing an air shot. I don't know what he was expecting there. He was waiting for Cyrix to deflect it to him. Oh, first goal goes to Orion with 30 seconds left. I mean, it doesn't matter if you score at the goal at last second. It still counts as a win, right, Byza?
He landed on the lazy hungy, and within seconds he was up in the air.
Yeah,
that is Orion to a T. He flies. He's got all the bliss and magic, just like the Stig does for another one. As the demo comes there from Cyrix saying, hey, mate, we're not going to let you dictate anything else here. We want this point. We want the victory. Cyrix with the touch, works it down to the forward line. Ryan sits patiently and keeps it low instead of up. And now it's passed off by one of the players from another one. Stig's in the wrong place. He decides to backflip, but it's too high. Soma reading it nicely. He's popped it into a goal!
Oh! Lazy goal!
What?
Yeah. Well, really high up.
Power.
Stig. Oh, looks like Stig was in the right place, but just a tad too late.
Well, I thought it's more of a pass there from Soma, but hey, man, you're in goal position and they give you an easy ball. Why not have a shot at goal?
Totally take it, dude. If it works like that, it gives you a win, then it's totally worth it. So just a reminder. Wow! Good on you, Ozzy Osbourne.
Not that it's worth anything because it's 0-0 all.
It's totally worth bragging points, Byza. Admit it. Look at that.
Probably a little bit of momentum as well.
Yeah, that too.
Be realistic.
Yeah.
Just to say, hey, we got the last play there.
Hey, we're still relevant. Yeah. Good on them.
Don't kick us to the side.
Yeah, not yet. No.
Well, Sequential pick up that first one, 2-1, courtesy of Soma and Orion. Orion with his magical fly that he does, landed on that hungy boost and went flying for it. And to dunk slam from a really high altitude as well. And then Soma from the defense, well, that's clearly nice interplays from Sequential and Dangerous at all. But what we saw there was almost like 2 minutes of just filling each other out, and then it got turned on. Like, it literally kicked up.
I tell you what, boys, the way you describe that, there's certain websites that show those kind of movies, and we're not on it, unfortunately.
I don't want to go down that. I don't want to think about that, mate.
That's all right. So we're about to start the match here. I'm just pimping out that the grand final is on. Oh, won't have good time to do it. We'll start this match on here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Let's see how another one go in the grand final versus Sequential Gaming. And look at this. This is the top of both teams at the moment. So great job for them. Soma going there as the resident goalie to deflect the ball at the last second. Great job there. The ball's being deflected away from another one by the Stick. A great shot. We're trying to set up what looks like a center shot for the Sequential side. Soma being away from his goal there. Trying to go. Yep. Oh, the goal is open. Yep. Oh, look at him sliding in. Very classy. He doesn't want to waste time being a goalie.
Oh!
Yeah.
What a hit. Look, I was going to say, SuperRoach, even though the goal's open, they're very quick to get back.
They're very aware that it's open. Yeah.
Yeah, they leave it open on purpose. Like, they have the three-pon attack that goes down the middle of the line. So you can see all of them go up, but they've so quickly come back. There's a shot from Soma! Oh, beat Sirix in an aerial joust. Well, they didn't even joust. They sort of, Sirix a little bit too late there, but have a look at the play. Or more like Soma goes around. It's nicely done by Sequential. They open their account, and usually guys, and I don't want to jinx them out, but usually if they score the first, they go on to score many, and don't lose from here. I dare say it's about 70 to 80% victories from being in front on the first score. Let's see if they set up another play. Orion and Aaron teaming up at the crossbars, the winner at the end of the day. Aaron sits wide, maybe another opportunity for Sequential here as Orion wraps the wall. Here comes Soma, just a little bit too much for the man. Zach follows up nicely as Aaron and finishes it off. Bit of pass.
Yeah, good pass. I mean, both those plays there, Stick and... Oh, wow. Bad luck. Yeah. Bad luck. Yeah. Oh, God. I was spectating Aaron then, and he was just freaking me out in the spectating, looking back and forth at the goal. It's like one of those horror movies where you have cutscenes. Yeah, one of those things. Oh! Aaron! What are you doing, Aaron? We were not ready for that. Not ready at all.
Your mic's getting some banter in Twitch chat, mate.
Oh, it will be. But what a great shot by Aaron. Just a casual side tap. Good on him.
And just as quickly as the first goal was scored, another two have been piled on by Sequential. And this is looking a little bit dangerous for another one. Let's see if they can get the momentum rolling and get a couple on the scoreboard. Still plenty of time in this match to come back and get themselves in front, but they're going to do it strongly. And they're going to start putting things together. Here's an opportunity. It's gone a bit high. Only the thing Stick can do is pop it down to an advantage, and it's cleared nicely by Aaron. And it's just momentarily cleared as it comes back in, but Orion wraps and clears for the team of Sequential, heading down to the pocket. Stig stops plays. Orion hits it. Almost an opportunity for a goal. Soma following, but it's been beaten by Aussie's little touch. It's popped up. Sirix just in the nick of time saving. And what we're seeing is another one. Pretty much defense the whole entire match here. And they're trying to keep it together at the moment here, SuperRoach.
Absolutely, Byza. I mean, look at that. 2 goal attempts in the last 10 seconds, and they're pretty much shoo-ins. It took really strong defense by Sirix to deflect the ball there from being a goal. But look at this at the moment. Stig and Sirix trying to do a centre shot from either side. They're trying to sort of gradually creep the ball in. But Sequential are having none of that. They're totally on top of it and deflecting the ball in. Aaron doing a great job there to deflect the ball to the side. Aussie Osbert potentially getting a goal, but Stig knocked it away. I'm not sure what's happening there. Could have been a potential goal, to be honest. Aussie Osbert setting up a centre. Soma was well aware of that, had plenty of time to deflect it. The goal is open. Sequential. Sequential unable to counter that and get the goal in. Too much gas. Too much gas. These more rockets up the clacker, Byza. But lucky Aussie. Stig knocked away mid-air. Let's see if they can do it again, because Sirix tried to set up a centre shot, but Soma's like, no, I'm going to be greedy and I'm going to control that ball all the way in the air. You're not going to be able to touch it. And that's what he's doing. He's knocking Sirix around. I mean, this is like a bit of a bully in the school ground kind of thing, Byza.
Yeah, what we're seeing is momentum here set. The pace is pretty much set by Sequential. Another one, we've watched them all night long. We watched them set the pace to teams. right now Sequential is dictating it all at the moment, and it's just really hard for them to get any type of set play up, let alone passing to the teammates, because Sequential are right there just to cut it off. And prove me wrong right now, because the Stick Man puts one in. I'll just quickly have a flick over to him and see how he did it. Oh, just with this pure pace of the Stig. And look, that's how he always scores. Very nicely done, but look, I'll stand by what Sequential are doing. It's the strangling out, and this is the thing they do. They grind. They continue to grind. And another one, all they've got to start to do is dictate the pace on their terms and don't let Sequential do it.
Yeah. They need to step up, and they need to go, well, we need to break the pattern and the comfort level of Sequential to be able to start scoring goals. And they need to do it quickly. I mean, time's bleeding. Sequential aware of this. They're very comfortable to be able to bleed time. They're able to let they're able to let the ball get into their side, and they can deflect it away. Yeah. They're controlling when the opportunity's happening. Oh! Wow, that's interesting.
Where to go?
Yeah. So let's watch Aaron here. Stig was trying to set up a shot here, a centre shot against Sequential, but it ended up being a centre shot for Aaron. A long distance centre shot, but it worked. Aaron's quite happy about that, I bet.
Oh wow. Well, as soon as I saw the Stig drop it, almost a shot from Aussie. Soma comes flying past. What he does best when he goes to defense. Look, the Stig, you can't play with your food, mate. You're in a pro match. You're playing the best team in Australia, in the OCE team, in the, Aaron just playing with his food at the moment. Finishes it off with another one. But look, you're playing Sequential. You can't stop and prop, and then go. Because they're coming within 2 seconds, they're at that ball. So you need to go. You have to play it on. And what he did there was too slow. And that's what's caught him off guard. They're not dictating the pace because they're going way too slow. And they're letting Sequential make all the gameplay. So, look, this one's out of reach for them at the moment. But what they need to do is just come back out in the next round and really play with speed, gusto, and show them what they're really made of. They're there. They can do it, SuperRoach. It's just they have to really want to do it.
I totally agree, Byza. They totally can do it, and they've proved it with the wins that they've done beforehand. They've got the teamwork, they've got the mentality to take on Sequential, but maybe they just need more practice time scrimming them at this kind of level. I mean, it's hard to scrim in OCE. I mean, we've got less players. There's less chances to do this kind of thing. So these kind of tournaments are perfect for this kind of thing to happen, to get your time against the best.
Yeah, the worrying thing is Sequential have 7 goals in the last 2 matches, where another one have 2. And usually we've been watching another one score the most amount. Like they had 7 in the last match, and they had more than 7. I didn't get the last round scores of the last match, but they're a frag hungry team, another one. And what's happening is they're getting strangled out to not being able to score many. So look, like I said, it's the scoring situation. They need to crack the defense of Sequential to get themselves back in the match.
Yeah. That every bit counts. And they need to whittle away at the strength of Sequential. To I guess like an onions kind of analogy. It's sort of like you've got to peel away at that to get the core. Yeah. And not many teams are able to peel that away to get at the core of Sequential. Look at this! Whoa! That's impressive. Wow, that's cool. I wish I could do that.
That's the last ditch effort for Aaron to even try and get that goal, and he's done it. Sequential. We're the first one here, ladies and gentlemen, in round number 3. This is the best of 5. Let me highlight this. If they get to the first, if they pick up this game, it's game over. Grand final 1, no more's played. What's going to happen from here is if another one are going to go to the grand final and win, as Aussie almost puts an own goal and stops in time and saves it for him, another one need to pick up 6 straight games in a row if they're going to win. Well, you've got to pick up the next 3 in a row, and then possibly don't even leave Sequential in and pick up another 3 to win. So they've got 6 in a row they've got to do. That's the equation for them. Sequential have got 1 more with 3 minutes and 45 seconds ticking here. Sequential in front by 1. Let's see if the boys another one can do it. Let's not write them off. We love an underdog story here, SuperRoach.
Of course we do.
The touch.
Yeah. Abs. Oh, look at that, Orion. And you're seeing, there's a couple of goals that are getting in, and that's bad. But there is a lot of goals that another one are deflecting from, and they're doing a really good job with it. A lot of other teams would not be able to play at that kind of level to even get that. I mean, we've seen games where sequential totally thrashed. We're talking like more than 6 or 7 points, and the other team scored 0. You know, and these are very close still. It's just
Sirix with the touch, pops it back out defensively. A little bit interesting to see how another one are playing as I head down into player cam mode. Aussie flying around. It's popping over the top. Soma once again with the reaction timing. He goes up at the perfect times. An opportunity! What a cross and a play. Have a look at that. That's Sirix with the tight end play from the corner. And Aussie capitalising on the Soma who couldn't get up and get it out. And finally, another one have actually squared it up. This is a good position for them. Let's see if they can continue to get the momentum rolling. The middle just play Aaron and the Stick. Stick wins it out. It rolls into their backline, however, and Orion caught out in the wrong place. The ball's flying for a golden opportunity. It's a little bit wide. Aaron goes up to clear. Stick goes up to pop over. An opportunity for Sirix. He goes with the back end of his car, but it's too wide. Hits crossbar. Orion wraps out. Goes for the fly as well. It's an opportunity for a self-goal play. Oh, just around. Crossbar, the victory here tonight, SuperRoach.
Yeah, I'm liking the dribblings coming out back a bit for another one. I think they're trying to go, well, we need to control the ball. Yeah, they need to go, well, we need to control this ball and get in a position where we can do things like what they're doing now, to get a centre shot up and have the right players on the other side to bounce it in and get a goal in there. I think they're trying to go less risky moves, I feel. Like, let's see at the moment, it's a very conservative, slow lob shot. Maybe they need to control it a bit more. I mean, check out this here with Aaron.
Oh, no
dear. Aussie Osbert, excellent deflection to get the ball away from the centre there. Good job. I mean, Twitch chat is telling us that we're having orgasms for every goal, but that's because we love the game. Yeah.
Well, when you score a goal, you're either up and going, ole, 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 or you're fucking screaming going, yeah! What a goal!
Yeah!
Look, that's how we celebrate. That's how we enjoy it. And look, it's exciting. This game's exciting. Yeah, we want to be here. There's Aussie with a shot as SuperRoach needs to contain himself a little bit because it was a nice, easy save by Sequential Gaming. And now it's popped back up. I'm sorry, man. I'll put you down. I shouldn't do that here.
It's alright, dude.
I love you.
Yeah.
Up flying is Aaron with the touch. He wants a goal. Orion's going to pinch it off the floor. And there's the equaliser for Sequential Gaming in a fashionable sense. Have a look at this, Super.
Yeah.
The play and the touch. Orion. Bonnet. He's done it again.
Bonnet.
He did that earlier in the night.
Yeah.
Do you remember his bonnet trick earlier in the night?
Yeah. It totally worked. I mean, it's risky because if anyone else do it, it'd bounce too high, right? So, worked well. Aussie Osbert doing a spin there, spin kick, 2-2 by the way, remember? So, if another one can get another goal here, they're going to keep it going. Good on him. So, Sirix here, running around here, got a bit of he didn't have the ball long enough though. Aaron spotted that he let go of the ball. This is why you hold your kids' hands when you cross the road, people, because Aaron's going to steal them. Or
Aaron's going to run him over, one or the other.
Yeah, I guess Rockets Up the Clacker does that, right? Check out Sirix. Sirix missed the ball! What's going on? Oh, that's a worry.
Diggs covered it in the process. Up goes Summer with the touch in the middle. And a little pass back from Sequential. So interesting. Look, all big teams do all type of things. And if you've got to pass it back, you've got to do it. But it's an interesting play how they go. Stig goes up. Probably not what another one wanted because Aussie and Sirix were working up for an attack on the play. Orion goes up, does the set play into the middle. Here comes Aaron. But Stig reads it nicely, getting it forward. Follows it up as the Aussie with a set. Stig with a touch. Soma reading it so perfectly as the seconds tick down. The last roll of the dice opportunity for Sequential. Here they come. It's going on. With a shot. 2 seconds.
Dear.
This might be the GG's all over. And have a look at Aussie Osbot rage in the chat.
Wow.
And Osbot moment. You know what I'm trying to go with that.
I get your point. Yeah. Oh, they'd be crushed.
Still high up. They need to keep his up if they're going to do anything here. But Orion might just finish it off, and he will with his.
What a Hulk smash! They really wanted to assert their dominance there.
That is a Hulk smash.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Oh.
There it is.
Mate.
And the boys in another one didn't even stick around. They're gone.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't even want to.
Oh.
Don't even want to reflect.
Oh, mate. Wow, what a control there that they asserted at the last minute there. Oh.
Well. Do you know what? It's a really good play, Den tonight. Sequential and another one. They went goal for goal on that third. You know, if another one were going to have a chance in winning this grand final, they needed to dictate from the start. And what they let is sequential dictate from the start, and that's the thing what got them down. Look, they had a real good crack at it, and I reckon they're capable, but they have to dictate from the start and get those goals on the board. Don't let sequential beat at them or even grind them down, because that's what sequential do best. They grind you, keep on grinding, and if they want to go to a 5-game series, they'll go to a 5-game series and beat you. So it's the toughest thing. That's why they're best in Australia at the moment. But props to another one. They did it hard tonight. I think they played 8-9 matches, something like that, a lot of matches where sequential went through just the normal brackets without losing. So another one had a really hard task tonight, but props to them. They got to the grand final and did well, but sequential way too strong in the end.
Definitely. It was, I mean, the way that they powered through at that end was just, wow. It's a different league, really, isn't it, Byza? In the competition.
So do we pick an MVP from this or what? We haven't done any all night. And I think it might be unfair to do it, but like, let's pull four candidates. We'll chuck up the Stig, I reckon. You got the straw poll ready to go?
Oh yep. I'll start typing it now. Sort of thinking about players.
We'll chuck in the Stig. We'll chuck in Aussie Osbert. We'll give 2 from both sides. And then we'll chuck in Soma and Orion on the sequential side.
I was sort of thinking Aaron. But
do you think Aaron? Yeah. Well, what? Soma misses the chocolates?
I was thinking maybe Soma and Aaron. But
okay,
yeah, but having
bad luck, Orion.
Yeah, bad luck, Orion. Yeah. All right.
We'll do that. We'll put that into
Aussie,
Twitch poll.
Soma, Aaron. Yep. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
And I might just confirm how much money they actually got.
Yeah, do that while I write up the straw poll. So, for anyone in the stream, if you're not from Australia, what we're doing now is we're casting the MVP. So you vote for this team, dude. And hang on, I'm just writing the question. And
while we're sorting that out, take the opportunity to follow us at our social medias at the Gamestar on Twitter, Gamestar Media on YouTube. I am Gamestar Byza on Twitter, and who are you on Twitter? SuperRoach.
Yeah, pretty easy.
At SuperRoach on Twitter, and also take the opportunity to follow us down there on the Twitch feed, and make sure you have us ready to go when we go live, so you can see us when we're going. And also, if you want to do something, I've got something going for this month. It's called the hashtag Push for the Byza's Face, and this is where I get my face on.
It's very different from Push Byza's Face, isn't it?
No, push for the Byza face.
Yeah,
that's
don't push
the hashtag's
face.
Going at the moment. What you guys need to do is subscribe to the Gamestar channel GTV1, which is down in the left corner, $4.99 per month. You don't have to do it every month. You just do it this month. Get enough for this month alone, and then you can get my face on the Twitch stream, and you can. It's pretty much the Byzanasm, as we all like to do it. We like the goals. You can celebrate with that, but enough of that. Let's. They're not telling how much money they won. I think it was a total prize of $250 tonight for the monthly final. A lot of money on the line.
Okay.
And sequential go home with it.
Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. It was a great match though. I think this is the first monthly that they've had in a while, Byza, for this one.
Yeah. So I think the last monthly there wasn't enough players. I believe it was meant to be held in the end of January, and a lot of players were. Not around, busy and stuff like that. So it got postponed, and the next one that came along, it had a total of 14 teams and needed another 2 teams to play, and then that got postponed another 2 weeks out. So we finally got to the stage and have had our first proper monthly tournament. And look, it's a good showing tonight, and a lot of teams got the opportunity to work through, which was really good. But, at the end of the day, you got to match it with the big guns, and Summer has no idea how much. I'm trying to find it, but at the end of the day, sequential too strong. But it was really good contention from all the teams tonight.
Yeah, it was great to watch all this, and great to see the community come out for these kind of things. I mean, we've seen it for Rocket League, but we've seen it in the past too for other totally different games. Like other people are laughing at our orgasm sounds for the goalie things and comparing us to kids doing quick shots and stuff in Call of Duty. But we were around during Call of Duty seeing people doing the quick shots, and it was
looking at the prize pool monies.
Mm-hmm.
It's structured over. This is actually quite interesting. I had no idea. It's structured over 8 places. So 8 from 5th to 8th won a total of $12.50. First is $87.50. Second was $62.50. I don't know how they've worked it out, but somehow they worked it out. So the first, second, third, fourth, all the way down to 8 actually get some money back tonight, which is a really good thing to see. So Sequential don't walk away with $250. I think there was a total of that. That was on offer tonight. They walk away with $87.50 in their total. So shout out to that. With that, do we have a MVP winner?
We absolutely do have a clear MVP winner, and that winner goes to the Stig. Congratulations.
Get some. Well, Stig, you are going to receive the $20 MVP program Steam voucher from the man that is Crisis over in New Zealand. We'll go over your details. What you do is have a chat to me and I'll PM that through to Crisis and we'll get your voucher on the way. Thank you for all your votes tonight and shout outs to everyone. Remember to follow us with all that stuff. Let's wrap it up, SuperRoach.
Absolutely. Let's wrap it up. Many hours of casting tonight. Had a ball. Me and Byza have been here the whole time. Get your Rocket League action. Get your request in. If you want us to cast your game, jump on Gamestar.com and click on the Request a Cast button. It lets us know when your cast is and we can jump onto it. And it doesn't matter if it's a live one or if it's a LAN. We can jump into LANs as well. Just give us enough advance notice. So, this is SuperRoach and Byza signing off
Get some.
And we will see you all soon.